before this being announced, of course, remember that the restrictions law of legal Star Pack is a crazy situation in England, but that is a skill issue. The thing I was going to say is, because this is one is going to be great, as we're putting them in, let's remember to figure out where.
His daughter was worked and despised. Everyone really liked it.
Good evening, wonderful fans out here, ready for another wonderful trip down the King's adventures. We have King Andrew here. Hello, King Andrew.
Don't deign to speak to me.
Okay. We also have Wheels, Jory, and myself.
Wow, we don't even get like nobility titles. I'm not Duchess or nothing.
No,
Andrew
no.
gets King, and I get
King Andrew and
literally
these
nothing.
fuckers. Welcome! Welcome!
King Andrew and the Serfs.
Yeah, exactly.
Good
Now,
band
Jack,
name, by the way, Andrew. If you ever need one.
Let me get my notebook.
you may remember that you can refresh and see the Twitch overlay for King of the Castle. And you play this game by joining us in the game by hitting ! join and a set of pronouns, and that's gonna put you in one of the squads.
Oh, so I need to do that.
I mean, you can if you want to. Andrew can't, obviously.
Well, Oh boy, the audios are recursive.
Oh. For the stream echoing back. All right, we are building up the crew here. Look at these 4 noble chiefs, 5 noble counts, 5 noble patricians.
Get in there.
Let's see here. You are, and you can keep joining after we jump away from there. It remembered that it's the Sean Deere the second because we let the first NPC die.
Oh, that's cool that it remembers that.
That's really fun.
Oh, Wheels, do we have you on here? I'm making sure.
Yeah, I'm in Counts of the East. They got me.
Oh, Al is also a count of these. My homie Al is here. All right. Remember, keep joining. But until then, we begin the game. Now, again, this is a game where you all have schemes at play. You want to either, you want the counts want to get to a blood ritual. They want to have the highest farming in 2 seasons. The chiefs want stability. They want the kingdom stability to be 5 in 2 seasons. And
Now,
the patricians want the treasury to be 1,500 or lower by next season.
I realized something as I was laying in bed last night.
Yes.
Do I want these groups to succeed? Or are they going against me?
If they succeed, they kill you and take your crown.
Great. Okay, wonderful.
I'm glad that I was thinking about something as I was lying in bed last night was related to the game.
And finally, the chiefs are on the verge of rebellion. Last night they had started a rebellion after the patricians and the counts turned down a 100% chance to save some chiefs. And the chiefs were murdered because of that. Because the patricians and the counts turned their backs on them. And so
It was a powerful play.
it was. And now the chiefs are on the verge of rebellion and have to vote to rebel if they want to by going !rebel. Now that does put
They shouldn't.
that does put everything on hold. And if you don't have a high military, you will get your shit rocked.
Hey, Riley, let's go check out our eligible options.
Yes, that's right, Andrew. You're getting married.
It's dating sim time.
Well, Wheels, would you like to be the queen mother?
Oh yeah, am I reading here?
Yeah.
I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yes, I know.
Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth.
I'm sure you've already talked about how this is literally MILF Manor.
Wait, I don't even get to meet them?
There's no time. There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs.
All right.
She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait.
I'll find myself a bona fide hottie.
Oh wait, sorry. This is Asgal, firstborn son of the Northern Electric Gauntlet clan. He's your typical Northern
Ooh.
lad as far as I can tell, big and loud and all the social graces of a goat, but means well.
Okay.
He's made himself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. Had a bit of controversy a while back when his clan hall burned down. Apparently his peasants were to blame.
I can see the appeal, I suppose.
Kiryu.
I like the fit on this one. Sorry, the Queen Mother should never editorialize. This is Desdemona, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Oh No It's Sal dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe, just a trick of the light, perhaps. A very pious young lady. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely.
He's an interesting candidate.
And finally, from the coast, we have Octavia, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Funaduber's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident.
I think this one's technically incest.
Well,
She's also
that's royalty.
obsessed with the arena. All her friends are gladiators, and sometimes she even enters a fight herself. And why? Well, okay, then I need to date her. And she's recently been campaigning to improve living conditions in the coastal slums.
Could be worse, but could be a lot better.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
So here's the deal. If I pick the northern candidate, does that prevent them from rebelling against me next turn?
It won't prevent them, but it will probably lower their defiance enough that they will not rebel. Now, I do want to let you know, my liege, there were no votes to rebel last time we were on the screen.
Right, but I know that our chat is just waiting for the option to jump. I think that our chat right now doesn't realize what side they're all on, and eventually, when they realize they're blue, they're going to vote to rebel immediately.
Yeah.
So, I think that Desdemona, the Eastern candidate, is good. I think I'm going to choose Asgal, the Northern candidate. I've made my decision.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Bam. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen him. I'd like to marry him.
That option you selected is basically, computer, can you generate a nude Asgal?
Asgal of the North.
Generate nude Asgal. There we go. Yeah, that does lower their defiance down low enough that they cannot rebel.
Good. Yeah, eat shit, peasants.
All right, they might still be able to try. Yeah, rebellion halted.
Yeah, I see
Fine.
one of them trying. They realize they were on the blue team.
PB.
Panic in the council, I guess. It looks like the only other option.
Riley, you said something about so I'm in the counts. You said our win condition had something to do with creating a blood ritual. How do I who do I gotta cut to get this started?
As votes come up on the screen, you are going to have to try to get your farming to be the highest stat about anyone's.
Okay. Yep.
After the end of 2 seasons. Each season is 3 events.
Got you.
Sam in the chat is pointing out that I'm earning my 4th wedding ring.
The Chiefs. Who Joy, would you like to voice the Chiefs?
You have 6 more fingers. You're fine.
Your Highness, I bring bad news from the north. We are receiving reports of... I'm sure...
Oh, I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the coast that demand the king's attention at once.
Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt.
Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the east that really is urgent. God, you're all giving me a headache.
The north is increasingly lawless, your greatness. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule.
Is that all? By the 9th, the industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay.
My news is worse still. The eastern courts are corrupt, your highness. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin.
All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done.
Agreed. Make sure these issues are dealt with.
We're doomed. Doomed.
Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which to prioritize. Set the law for voting. The whole kingdom is in trouble, but we can't help everyone. What region should be prioritized? Send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom, break up the strike along the coast, or reform the courts. You know, they all affect Defiance a little bit. Well, so Defiance military stability for the chiefs, Defiance trade stability for the coast, and trade Defiance stability for the East.
I do like breaking up strikes.
Now, you did just make a connection with the chiefs.
I did.
And you're trying to lower the farming.
Do not represent the views of the Moonshot Podcast.
No, they 100% do. Yeah, this is me and my purist.
This is what the back scenes, behind the scenes meetings look like.
Yeah, our creator chat is wretched.
Yeah.
What do I pick? I think I can't really affect any. So I don't want stability to go up for blue is really the only thing I'm really working on. I think
stability is the whole group, but yes.
Right, but blue wants stability as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I would rather lower. Do I care about lowering military or trade? Let's lower military so people can't rise up against me. Let's go for, you know what? Monarch's Iron Choice is A. That's what Andrew wants.
Monarch's Iron Choice. We want to go help the chiefs in the kingdom. We want to assist the chiefs right now.
That's where my new spouse is from. I'm gonna look good.
A show of good faith. All right.
Cool of you to snub the counts twice in a row. Thanks, bro. We'll just, I guess we'll figure it out on our own over here.
All right. The counts are all saying never mind. The counts are all voting B.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they also hate strikes.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all will talk a big
look
game.
At
Look at Andrew. Look how bad Andrew is.
In our chat.
And then it comes time for praxis. I see how it is.
Everyone is vying to a new writer's role, I guess.
I don't understand. I don't understand why we're doing this.
The voting has closed. We are breaking up strikes along the coast.
Yeah, strike breaking. Woo!
On behest of the chiefs and the counts. You send your troops to break the strikes. After the resulting riots have died down, the strikers reluctantly get back to work. The patricians are satisfied that you've enforced order, but more and more workers abandon the coast altogether, seeking employment in other regions. Trade goes down, defiance goes down. The crisis on the coast has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable. But the nobles of other regions feel that you're ignoring their problems. The north is now back up to being able to riot. And so is the East, and the kingdom is now teetering.
Yep.
All right. It is time that we end our season. Oh, no! Over here!
J'accuse!
Who's doing the green? Jory.
I can do... Oh, yeah, Jory.
Your esteemed highness, the pirates have been leaving us alone ever since you paid them tribute, but other countries, like the Republic of Kurth and Dania, have noticed our ships aren't being targeted. They suspect us of hiring privateers to protect our trade routes and are threatening to boycott our goods. What should we do?
Let's proceed to the vote.
Very wise, your serene highness.
Oh, you mean my privateers?
Oh, I did that. Yes.
Yeah, I hired them.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. A privateers. That sounds like a good idea. Send envoys to Danae and Kurth to explain the situation. A boycott? Outrageous. Let's boycott them right back. What are we looking for?
Let's veto A.
Yeah, we do not have the money for privateers, so we are not allowing them to cut down our treasury that much.
And then let's start the vote.
All right. Chat, do you send envoys to explain things, or are we going to boycott their goods as well? I would like to remind you all that you do also live here.
I'm voting B. I don't need to burn it down.
There we go. Yes, yes. A lot of people talking out their problems today. A lot of people making sense of everything. Cam, PB, Jay Harkins, and Jory are looking for the double boycott madness. Voting has closed.
Some voting men just want to watch the world burn. some landowning nobles with voting rights just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, we're sending envoys. You soon receive word from both Danae and the Republic of Kurth, thanking you for clarifying. Both of them began paying tribute to the pirates as well. That's not... Soon, go see is safe once more. Piracy has never been a cushier gig.
I like One Piece. I like pirates. We're doing this.
All right. We're panning out.
What a good peaceful end to the season. We should smash that end season button.
Smashing it in 3, 2, 1.
Make sure to hit the bell to be notified the time the next begins.
In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coasts meet to plot up their latest scheme. Jory and Wheels, go ahead at this one. Oh, never mind. This is Andrew. Andrew and Wheels.
Okay.
This is fake Andrew here.
Uh-huh.
Treasury's not empty. The king won't be tempted by our loan offers.
Maybe we could arrange some kind of heist.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Lady Patrician. This coup will be conducted entirely within the bounds of the law. We have our principles, after all.
It's pronounced coup.
The patrician's aim is still to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Now, by royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. We can't pass more than 3 laws at once, and only 1 may be used per vote. Andrew.
Okay,
We can stop the count. We can the timer is set to 15 seconds, and the vote will automatically end. Call for unity, 1% stability if more than 50% of the nobles vote for any one option.
I like
Or-
reverse voting. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, which one are we getting rid of?
We're going to
Monarch's-
get rid of, I think Monarch's vote is just worse than Monarch's Iron Choice.
So I
Okay.
guess that would often lead us into like compromise.
That is, yeah.
We hope we maybe.
I think that's very good. Defiance is too high. 1 or more regions is considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. No one has received a victory point yet. 3 chiefs want to vote. Now, again, I want it before anyone starts to hit rebel. I want to take a second and explain the situation to you. If you have a
Go,
low
bad news.
military, it is likely you are going to get your shit rocked. It will stop your scheme. So if you're winning your scheme, it is not good to rebel in this situation because it will stop your scheme. So the chiefs of the north will currently rebel next season. The royal wedding. Andrew, let's bring their defiance down, shall we?
Yeah.
Your wedding to Asgal is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Asgal at your side. Archbishop Wheels.
Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband?
I love that there's I've changed my mind, but I do.
Then I
pronounce you king and husband.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Asgal, dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself.
Sounds about right.
Classic Asgal.
By the time you find yourself alone with Asgal, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired.
The fox fur around his neck has like 3 wine stains.
I got this. Good God, I am so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine.
We all been there,
Servants?
buddy.
Bring us wine.
Let's go.
That's the spirit.
So what do you like to do in your spare time?
Usually I'm trying to turn a profit. There's so much money out there and so little time to make it.
Have you heard of crypto?
What do you think of the wedding?
really into Foxcoin, bro.
What'd you think of the wedding?
It was damned beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale
Just
of
like
a time.
you.
Shall we go to bed together?
No time like the present, huh?
You just
Love a
called
good
for
NFT,
more wine.
bro.
He swings back the last dregs of his wine and leads you to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Rebellions have been halted across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just so excited about that wedding.
God, and continuing to like dodge a rebellion left and right.
I would love just a spot of heresy.
Just a spot of
A little
heresy.
spot.
Chief PB.
Your greatness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense, fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around there, anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. They think they're going to get cancelled by the High Inquisitor. Shadow banned. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Highness.
Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. How will the council?
Person?
What's that?
It said the council, and then it said she. Can a council be one person?
No, she's the High Inquisitor.
Got you.
How will the council handle the accused? We will search for a witness to defend Chief Pauly D, which is a 50% stability check. We will help the Inquisition gather the evidence against PB. That is 20% faith challenge, and it suggests that they pray for a good outcome, a 50% chance. Andrew, do you have a preference here?
I think I'm going to stop telling people what I actually want. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Monarch's Iron Choice on A.
Okay, Monarch's Iron Choice is on A to search for a witness to defend Chief PB. It's 50% stability vote.
So the Iron Choice gives us some incentive to vote for A. What's the incentive that happens?
It's not an incentive to vote for A. Andrew will get more stability if you vote for A.
I get more authority.
Authority, that's it. Which makes it harder for everyone to rebel. And right now, praying is coming up. It is a tie ball game out here, everybody. Praying is pushing ahead. Can the defense make it happen? Anyone for defense in
How
5.
How about you go to your god, PB?
Don't thoughts and prayers us. Chiefs, I need you to look at this. And whenever you go, I'm going to rebel against the king, and you look at these two groups who are trying to kill you over and over, and you say, my enemy is the other guy. You keep doing that.
Thoughts and prayers help. You'll see. Oh.
The trial is looking bleak indeed, but then a miracle! A northern villager eventually comes forward, saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of a frozen lake near Pauly 3D's estate. Indeed, they are soon found
impious.
Indeed, they're soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snowblind, but alive. With no dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges and pay compensation to Pauly 3D, who sends you a small gift in thanks. PB gets $500. Stability is now civil, and the treasury now is 2,300.
We're too stable in this environment. I need to.
So you're welcome, Chiefs, I guess?
The Chiefs have almost reached their goal, which is next season they will get it.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs want stability.
Let's go with a contentious sale.
Let me zoom out, make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, contentious sale. Jory.
Your Greatness, this is an outrage. Lord Patrician Juliet Pasteur is trying to steal my bear from under my nose.
Did you say bear?
It's not their bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventure in the Tatterlands when Chief Harkins turned up, shouting and raving about Scurinorn.
And who's Scurinorn?
The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge, the bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day.
Tell me more about this bear.
She's a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie.
I suppose this is a matter for the council.
Mark my words, if this bear's not brought to the north where she belongs, there'll be trouble.
Bear'll be trouble.
All right, Andrew. Law or choice or vote?
I feel like
Reverse voting, go.
very old every time I'm trying to look at the screen and see the. Okay, there we go.
I'm right there with you, Ilse.
All right, 20 seconds left. Encourage a bidding war. If it's a sacred bear, Chief Harkins should have the bear. Finders keepers. Lord Patrician Juliet Pasteur should have the bear. Right now, B is winning. A is winning. C is it's a tie ball game.
I'm voting C. Let's see what happens.
C's pushing forward right now, and it is reverse voting. So finders keeper, Lord Patrician Juliet Pasteur can have the bear.
This is your fault, Twitch chat.
Twitch chat again, finding new ways to screw over the Chiefs. And the Chiefs continue to say it must be Andrew. The patricians excitedly purchase the bear for an exorbitant amount from the Tatterlands adventurer, who can't believe her luck. Naturally, the Chiefs aren't happy. They've lost their sacred symbol, but there's little they can do. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported to the coast, sedated by special herbs. Lord Patrician Juliet Pasteur anticipates Sella attendance at his zoo.
That bear's just blazing it in like the back of a carriage.
Yep. That is, again, another instance where everyone screwed over the Chiefs, but...
Everyone but me. I didn't do anything there.
Everyone missed that we were doing a reverse vote, or many of us did.
People in chat were yelling. I gotta read these things better and make the screen bigger.
I told you, I couldn't even see the dang screen.
I got you. I will read them better. I'm sorry, that one I jumped in.
I think that's a season.
All right. Late at night, two counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes.
Pause. I couldn't have said it any clearer than saying, make this a reverse vote, and then clicking the button that said, this is a reverse vote, that put a banner up that said, this is a reverse vote.
Yeah, but in fairness,
I could not have done that any differently. Someone in chat is saying this is my fault for not being clearer. I'm not going to shine neon lights that you all don't know how to vote right, all right?
This is a PvP game. That is just true.
This is PvA.
I didn't read them clear. That is my fault. I didn't read it clear enough. That is genuinely my fault. I will take that. I'll take them lumps.
Grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom.
Yeah, this is a skill issue for the chat.
Yes. The reverse vote was an ability that Andrew unlocked. And it is meant to make things harder for everybody. Yes, and I've had peasants from the north moving onto my lands, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Farming's now bountiful.
How exquisite! But won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare.
The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos!
Indubitably.
For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons.
Whew.
The counts are looking to lower stability now. That is the counts' goal. While the Chiefs are looking to... Oh, what was that?
Does rebelling do that? You probably can't even
sometimes.
do that either, yeah.
Up in the north, Chief Just Lash is hosting a grand feast at his clan hall. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play.
Please don't refer to us as mice. We're honorable warriors.
There's no honor in politics, my friend. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents.
Aye, the honor guard are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere.
For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower the treasury to 15,000 or less in 2 seasons. That's
Good
2
luck.
groups looking to lower the treasury. The counts have made 2 progress, and the chiefs have made 2 progress. The patricians continue to make no progress.
Okay.
Wow. Patricians, it looks like the counts are really doing a good job at being your teammates.
Let's go with tribute to the pirates.
Do you want to do that? Okay. All right. Our buddy Iris here.
Jory.
Sure. The pirates are back, your esteemed highness. They're raiding our ships again, killing our crews. They're saying that our time is up, and we need to pay more tribute.
I think they'll find that their time is up.
All right.
Let's see what the council has to say.
All right. How should we continue to pay tribute to the pirates? Do we send the coast's navy to assault the pirate stronghold? 30% military chance. Pay the pirates to leave your ships alone for another year. That is $1,800.
We're gonna go and
lowers
vote that one.
defiance.
Veto that one.
Perfect. And stop paying the tribute and hope they don't notice. Defiance up, trade down. All right. Ready, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And this is this a normal vote other than the
This is
veto?
a standard vote. I will not clarify that at the beginning of every one because it does say it next to that, and it's meant to be sneaky.
And I will say it out loud every time that I do make a reverse vote.
Got you.
All right, it is tying up, but stop paying
lower
tribute.
stability, but I feel like stop, pay, and pray is a good way to make things less stable.
Stop, pay, and pray is very funny. All right, I am closing the vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Voting is
Does
closed.
chat have access to the little widget thing?
Yeah, that's up on the top left.
I think there's a widget thing you can click on. I don't know how it works, so I might be wrong. But just as a heads up for chat,
No, that
especially if
widget
you're
does
on a
different
PC.
stuff.
All right, stop paying. Hope they don't notice. That's how I deal with pirates. Eat it, Big Mom.
Over the coming months, the coastal trade routes are blighted by escalating pirate raids. Still, what are you expected to do? You can't keep paying them forever. Defiance is now grumbling, and the trade is now modest. We've just stopped paying the pirates and are praying to God.
Yeah. Let's go with a helping hand.
Andrew,
Jory, you're my husband, right?
Yep, I sure
Oh,
am. Andrew, I had something I wanted to ask of you.
What can I do for you, King?
As you surely know, I run a very successful lumber company back home in the north.
Oh,
But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the more cumbersome quality standards for northern lumber, perhaps?
Help us get through all of this red tape or red lumber.
you want me to give the North preferential treatment?
I think it's only fair. The other regions just can't compete with us in the lumber trade anyway.
Fine, I'll assemble the council.
Ah, the gods are good. I'll see you there.
all right. Should the quality standards on northern lumber be relaxed? Relax quality standards on only northern lumber, relax quality standards on all lumber in the kingdom, or do nothing. Only northern lumber will increase defiance, increase trade, and increase our treasury. And relaxing quality standards on all will do trade up, stability down.
We want that counts. We want stability down.
Is true. Andrew? Andrew, what are you
else
thinking?
doing, Andrew?
Reverse voting.
Reverse voting.
Start vote.
So, counts. I think for us, the worst result is do nothing because the other two factions want to lose treasury. A gains treasury, which we would like. B is what we actually want. C, I think, is what we don't want, but it is reverse voting, so remember to vote for the.
I am circling reverse voting.
Riley, don't help them. Don't circle it.
Oh, I got in too late, I think.
I just don't want to get yelled at again, Andrew. All right, we will relax quality standards on all lumber in the kingdom.
Okay, good. That's
Love shitty wood.
that's
A
what
country built of IKEA.
that's
Acts
what
of
I
my
wanted to happen.
ancestors. This is terrible. The opposite of what I wanted.
The relaxation of standards across all the kingdom has resulted in lowering of production costs and boosting the economies of all the regions. Unfortunately, it also leads to a lot of collapsed buildings and avoidable accidents. All right, I believe now we are at a curious curse.
Curious coast. Curse. Whatever.
A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl
Wheels,
contains
you
Lord. It is wheeled. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician A.C. Sherman, suspended in liquid. He pokes his head above the surface. Your Serene Highness.
Your Serene Highness, a most infuriating circumstance has befallen me. Good grief, what happened to you?
I actually thought that last scene with Patrician A.C. Sherman was like the king was in disguise as a patrician.
No, it's a different guy with the same name.
Self-inserts in this Moonshot Fantasy AU, Andrew.
I'm the king, baby. I get to do what I want.
It's true. It's true.
I've been cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with these gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple of minutes. What'd you do to anger this wizard?
Don't you hate when you anger the sea wizard?
I happen to own a tannery that is polluting some picturesque beach that he likes. How was I supposed to know? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to remove these gills.
What should be done about the sea wizard who gave Andrew Sherman gills? Should we send a squad of coastal soldiers to arrest the wizard responsible, lowering our military? Send a diplomat to politely ask the wizard to reverse the curse. Close down the tannery, increasing defiance, lowering wealth, and lowering trade? Or do we send the wizard a hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine?
Iron choice on C.
Iron choice on C to increase stability if you vote for C.
Whatever we do counts. We don't want C. We don't want increased stability.
Oh, you can see people are pondering these now. Andrew, that was a good play.
Yeah, I know how to play these games.
All right, it looks like arresting the wizard is going up unless D really cranks it.
Riley, I think you just said arresting the wizard, which is a really funny turn of phrase.
Arresting the wizard.
Wizard season.
No, it's Andrew's. All right,
Wizard
voting.
season. Fireball.
Voting has closed. 9 nobles voted for send a squad of coastal soldiers to arrest the wizard responsible.
Very excited to have the coastal army just get toasted.
A squadron of the finest coastal fires hurry off to hunt down the meddling wizard. Thinking nothing more of it, you retire to bed. The next morning, you wake to the sound of water trickling down the walls of your bedroom. Descending the stairs, you'll find the entire palace impossibly flooded. You recognize the corpses of coastal soldiers floating face down in the corridors.
That's
The
terrifying.
coast is now weak.
Have fun rebelling, fuckos.
All of a sudden, you're buffeted by a strange, overwhelmingly salty breeze.
Oh,
You
excuse me.
Scrampton!
You wanted to see me?
The sea wizard in question, I presume?
I named Scrampton.
What did you do to these soldiers?
Drowned. You shouldn't have sent them after me. The sea will take its due.
I need you to reverse the curse afflicting Lord Patrician A.C. Sherman. Good friend of mine.
Yeah. And why would I do a thing like that? His tannery is ruining my favorite beach.
This is a just to you decision, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
I know. You know what? He can stay a fish person for all I care.
Boosting defiance.
Wow. Cutting off your own clone.
I got a fish bud.
Genetically identical. Both assholes.
Except he's a fish.
The wizard's flesh bulges and ripples and turns suddenly to water, splashing down in your corpse-littered corridor. He's left you with quite a cleanup job.
How dare you?
From then on, Lord Patrician A.C. Sherman remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of a great glass globe and its globe-glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. And that
We got a copy of the king, but he's a fish.
this is
Does
the
anyone give a
end
shit?
of another season. We'll end this one, start up the next one, and we will cut for the next segment.
Fish King. We got Fish King here. Xeno
Fish King over here. All right, we are doing another auction, everybody. The way that this works, no one is liable to rebel right now. There is absolutely nobody who can rebel right now. Start the auction. You are going to vote for either a monument, A, which increases authority, the Thieves Guild, B, which lowers trade, the Aqueduct, C, which increases farming, the Prison, D, which lowers stability, the Stadium, E, which lowers military, and the Theater, F, which lowers authority. The richest person
First
here.
and last time you'll ever hear me say the sentence, folks.
We should build a
want
prison.
the prison.
This will be the second prison we have built.
Can I play a System of a Down prison song without getting us DMCA?
No, we will absolutely get shot. All right, we're moving up now. Prison is winning right now with 1,000. The top two of these will fund. Prison receiving all of the money from literally everybody. Right now, it is a prison and a thieves guild that are being put together here. I want to let you know again that a prison will just be funded. You know what? Actually, never mind. Go hog wild.
You've heard a lot of negative things about private prisons, but what makes ours different is that it's accounts only.
Yeah.
Also, all the wardens are women. We're progressive here.
Yes, yes, work.
More
Hashtag
female
pride
and,
vibes at the prison.
Now, for those
more
who want the
female
theater,
and non-binary prison guards.
if the theater can get over 3,300, it will be built. And never mind, it's all over here. So this is our second time we've built the prison here on Moonshot.
2 prisons.
2 prisons. You
Ghost.
guys broke up a strike. You built 2 prisons. And
I hope you're happy.
And you tried to kill the chiefs. Theater kids continue to be oppressed. SMH. All right. We don't have time to find out what about our heir, Andrew.
Do we not? Oh, but my heir. I want fuck. I'm trying to fuck.
Okay. What is the next segment? It's art of painting?
Art of painting. People are getting set up.
All right, people are getting set up. All right, about your heir. Your marriage to Asgal has grown stale. Oh, you get along long enough, but you made some good memories together, but there's no spark.
Because
It
it
cares
didn't
more about
fund his
maximizing progress
log.
than your happiness. But spark or
Yeah,
no spark.
The NFT market has crashed, and now he just sits in his room playing Destiny 2.
My apes! My apes!
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. All my apes gone.
I'm very
All
happy.
my bears
Thank you.
gone. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both.
All right,
You've done well
thanks,
so
Mom.
far. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young whose royalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick. even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins.
I'm going to see where it goes with this. My husband and I will have a child together.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere.
Fucking
really funny.
incredible. Holy shit.
Either this confirms that there's a trans king among the couple.
Oh, yeah. The traditional method.
The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business.
Y'all ever call into work for a month just as like a, hey, I'm trying to fuck?
Hey, I got a bone down.
Regularly.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
not what I said.
We will come back again another day to continue our King of the Castle journey to see how this will end. Frankly, right now, going overall pretty well. Nothing going terribly. We quelled through rebellions, and we, more importantly, raised money for Trans Lifeline. I'm excited for all this to go down, and I'm excited to continue to keep going. We'll see you next time, but please stay still. We're going to do some painting next. Jory, hit me with that off.
I suspect.